The core of this astrological golden ratio for Pisces lies in the powerful transit of Jupiter. This planet, symbolizing abundance, expansion, and luck, is entering the sign of Taurus, which, as you know, is closely associated with material possessions, stability, and accumulation. For you, Pisces, this isn't just astrological news, it's a direct indication of unprecedented opportunities in the realm of material well-being. Jupiter in Taurus activates your financial sector, responsible for income, savings, and everything that forms your personal value and stability. Imagine the universe itself opening its gates to the expansion of your material world. This is a time when your efforts can yield far greater fruit than usual. Your income may significantly increase, new sources of profit may emerge, and existing assets could grow at an unprecedented rate. This is a chance not just to earn, but to lay the foundation for long-term financial security, to build that very cushion you might have long dreamed of. The energy of Jupiter in the earthy sign of Taurus favors tangible acquisitions, real estate, securities, and the development of your own business that will bring stable and growing income. This is a period when Pisces' intuition, usually directed toward the spiritual, finds powerful support in earthly energies to materialize their boldest financial dreams. However, like any gift from the universe, this period requires not only awareness but also active participation. To fully unlock the potential of this rare aspect, you need to understand what specific steps will lead you to the desired outcome and how to properly manage this flow of abundance. So, dear Pisces, we've already discussed the unprecedented flow of abundance opening up before you. But how do you transform these amazing cosmic energies into real, tangible material prosperity? The answer is simple: through conscious, purposeful actions, supported by your unique intuition. This is a time not for passive waiting, but for actively building your future. Your intuitive abilities, so strong and deep in Pisces, must now become not just an inner voice, but a powerful compass in the world of finance. Trust it, but don't forget to back it up with practical analysis. Prioritize investments. Now is the ideal moment to invest in assets that have long-term value and potential for sustainable growth. Real estate, undoubtedly, comes to the forefront. Acquiring your own home, investing in commercial properties, or even land can become your golden ticket. The real estate market will be especially favorable to your endeavors, providing unique opportunities for profitable deals and significant capital appreciation. This is not just a purchase, it's laying the foundation for your financial sovereignty for decades to come. Also, consider prospects related to developing your own business. Your creative ideas, your capacity for empathy, and your deep understanding of human needs can form the basis for unique products or services in demand in the market. Don't be afraid to scale your talents and turn them into profitable projects. Discover niches where your intuition suggests hidden potential. This could be anything from innovative startups to expanding an existing enterprise. The main thing is to act boldly, but calculatively. Study the market, consult with experts in your areas of interest, and form your investment and business strategy. Every step should be thoughtful, yet decisive. Don't miss opportunities that may seem insignificant at first glance, because it is precisely from such bricks that great wealth is built. Networking and new connections with influential people will also play a key role in opening doors to unprecedented prospects. Remember, true prosperity is not just the inflow of funds, but also their intelligent management. For this golden flow not to turn into a chaotic whirlpool, you need to lay a solid foundation of order and consistency. Pisces, my dears, we've already discussed the unprecedented opportunities that Jupiter in Taurus opens for you, powerfully activating your sector of material well-being. This is a period when the universe itself urges you to expand your income, to find new sources of profit, and to grow your assets. However, for this grand potential not to dissolve into Pisces' characteristic dreaminess and disorganization, Saturn, the great architect of the zodiac, enters the scene. It is Saturn, moving into your financial sphere, that brings much-needed discipline and order. Its influence is not a punishment, but wise guidance, calling you to view your cash flow not as something chaotic and fleeting, but as a system requiring careful structuring. No more impulsive spending, no more unjustified investments based solely on emotional impulses without proper analysis. Saturn demands responsibility, but in return grants a solid foundation for your future prosperity. Imagine Jupiter showering you with seeds of abundance, and Saturn teaching you how to properly prepare the soil, systematically care for the sprouts so they yield a rich harvest. It will help you avoid the pitfalls of disorganization, which so often prevents Pisces from realizing their material potential. This is a time for inventorying assets and liabilities, for creating a clear budget, and for forming financial habits that will serve you for years to come. You will learn to direct your funds in the right direction, avoiding leaks and inefficient spending. This approach will allow you not only to attract abundance but also to retain it, solidifying your position for the long term. This need for structure will inevitably lead you to the necessity of defining clear benchmarks and developing step-by-step plans. Dear Pisces, we've already talked about the grand opportunities opening before you, and about the importance of discipline that Saturn brings. Now it's time to delve into the very essence of realizing this potential, developing clear financial goals and strategies. This is not just dreaming about wealth, it's creating a concrete, measurable action plan that will lead you to desired stability and prosperity. Your path to financial abundance requires utmost clarity. Ask yourself, what does financial freedom mean to you? Is it a certain amount in your account, monthly passive income, property ownership, the ability to travel, or to engage in philanthropy? Specify these dreams down to numbers, deadlines, and tangible assets. Create a financial roadmap for the next 5, 10, or even 15 years. This is your personal compass in the ocean of opportunities. It is now, when Jupiter expands horizons and Saturn demands order, that it is crucial to avoid impulsive decisions. Your natural intuition is a priceless gift, but in financial matters, it must be supported by cold calculation and thorough analysis. Do not succumb to momentary urges for thoughtless spending or risky investments based solely on emotions. Every financial action you take should be a measured, deliberate step, part of an overall strategy. Study the market, consult with experts, conduct a deep analysis of risks and potential profits. This is a time for building a strong foundation, not for constructing houses of cards. Remember that true prosperity is not only the size of your bank account but also the resilience and ability of your financial situation to withstand any storms. Therefore, in addition to setting ambitious goals, focus on creating a multi-layered security system, diversify income sources, build reserve funds, and consider various tools for preserving and multiplying capital. Let every decision you make be aimed at strengthening long-term financial independence. And in this search for new paths to abundance, do not overlook that the modern world constantly offers innovative methods of interaction and earning. Astrological energies indicate that methods related to communications and advanced technologies will become particularly relevant in the near future. While Jupiter and Saturn lay the fundamental groundwork for your financial prosperity, another powerful cosmic force emerges on the horizon, ready to illuminate new paths to this wealth. We are talking about Uranus, the planet of innovation, breakthroughs, and sudden insights, which will enter the intellectual, mutable sign of Gemini in July 2025. For you, Pisces, this transit will be a true catalyst, activating your sector of communications, information exchange, and advanced technologies. This is not just an astrological event, it's a direct indication of how you can multiply your income in the coming years. The influence of Uranus in Gemini literally electrifies your ability to interact with the world through digital channels. Unprecedented opportunities will open up for earning through online projects, where your unique talents and intuitive insights can resonate with a global audience. Social media will cease to be just platforms for communication, transforming into dynamic markets for your ideas, products, or services. New media, podcasts, video content, specialized online courses, interactive platforms, will become fertile ground for monetizing your creativity and knowledge. Imagine, your voice, your expert experience, your creativity, all of this can be amplified and disseminated online, reaching people far beyond traditional boundaries. Traditional earning methods will be supplemented, and sometimes replaced, by innovative digital strategies. This is a time for bold experiments, if you've ever thought about launching your own blog, online store, YouTube channel, or offering your services through virtual consultations, Uranus in Gemini gives you a powerful impulse to act. The key to success here is mental flexibility, openness to the new, and a willingness to master advanced tools. For it is through them that you can not only effectively scale your talents but also significantly increase your financial flow. And to make the most of this powerful energy, it's important to understand exactly how to transform ideas into concrete, profitable online projects. So, Uranus in Gemini, which we discussed, is your direct guide to the world of digital opportunities. This is not just a hint, it's a clear indication. Your path to financial breakthrough lies through mastering the online space. Start by defining your unique niche. What do you do best? What is your passion, your knowledge, your unique perspective? This will be the foundation of your online business. Create a platform. It could be a blog, a YouTube channel, a podcast, or even a specialized social media account where you can share your expert opinion or creative work. It's important that this platform is not just a storefront, but a living organism, constantly generating value for your audience. Content monetization is the next key step. For Pisces, whose nature is often inclined to create something unique and inspiring, this opens up broad horizons. Consider creating digital products, online courses, educational webinars, ebooks, templates, or exclusive master classes. Your intuition will tell you which format will be most in demand. Subscription models, where users gain access to premium content or a community, can also become a stable source of income. Don't be afraid to experiment with new formats. This is a time for bold decisions, as Uranus encourages innovation. Social networks will become your main tool for attracting clients. Choose one or two platforms where your target audience resides and focus on them. Your task is not just to publish posts, but to create engaging content that resonates. Tell stories, share your experience, conduct live broadcasts, respond to comments. Use visual aids, videos, infographics, quality images, to attract attention. Remember, Uranus calls for innovation. Seek new approaches to interaction, use trends, but always stay true to your unique delivery. Creativity here is your main capital. Offer something no one else has offered, or offer the familiar in a completely new package. This is a time when your ability to see the non-obvious and feel subtle energies becomes not just a character trait, but a powerful business tool. Turn your natural empathy and depth into a unique offering. Your intuitive insights can become the basis for creating products or services that truly resonate with people's needs, offering them not only information but something much deeper, touching the strings of the soul. Dear Pisces, we've already discussed Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus, but there's another planet whose long transit in your sign lays the foundation for this incredible time, your ruler, Neptune. Located in Pisces, Neptune enhances your innate intuition to an almost clairvoyant level, opens channels for pure creative flow, and deepens your connection to the spiritual world. These are not just metaphors, these are real assets that now gain immense value. Your ability to empathize, see the invisible, and create from the depths of your soul are not just character traits, they are unique capital. Imagine how these qualities can transform into material success. Art, in any form, from painting to photography, from dance to theatrical performance, can become not only a means of self-expression but also a stable source of income. Music, with its healing power and ability to penetrate hearts, opens up the widest prospects for you. Furthermore, Neptune in Pisces powerfully activates your potential in healing and esoteric practices. Your natural empathy and intuitive understanding of the human soul make you ideal mentors, healers, astrologers, or tarot readers. Spiritual practices, meditations, energy healing, all of this is not only a path to inner growth but also sought-after services in the modern world. Your unique gifts, previously perceived as something ephemeral, can now be monetized, bringing not only financial abundance but also deep satisfaction from serving others. It is through the manifestation of your true essence that you will unlock the doors to unprecedented prosperity. Your innate empathy, deep intuition, and inexhaustible creative flow, amplified by Neptune in your sign, are not just character traits, but the most powerful capital that it is now time to monetize. The golden time for Pisces means not only external opportunities but also the unfolding of inner potential. How do you transform these gifts into real financial well-being? First and foremost, focus on self-expression. Your uniqueness is your greatest asset. Don't try to imitate, find your voice, your style. Whether it's music, painting, writing, design, or even unconventional business approaches, filter it through the prism of your unique vision. It is your authenticity, your ability to see the world differently than others, that will become a magnet for abundance. Create content, products, or services that reflect your soul, your deep sensitivity. This can be anything, from courses on developing intuition to unique works of art or healing practices based on your empathy. Develop your intuition, it is your personal financial compass. During the period of Jupiter in Taurus and Uranus activating new channels, your foresight will be invaluable. Regular meditations, mindfulness practices, dream journaling, working with metaphors and symbols, all of this will strengthen your connection to your inner source of wisdom. Trust your premonitions when making financial decisions, whether it's investments, choosing partners, or determining the direction for a new project. Often, it is your sixth sense that will point to the most profitable and harmonious paths. Don't forget the power of spiritual practices to attract financial well-being. Visualizing your goals, forming clear affirmations, practicing gratitude for what you already have and for what is yet to come, these are not just esoteric rituals, but powerful techniques for tuning into the wave of abundance. Your energy, your mindset directly influence the circumstances you attract. Clear the space around you and within you of mental blocks related to money. Imagine yourself having already achieved financial freedom, feel that energy, and it will begin to manifest in your reality. It is through genuine self-expression and the development of their unique abilities that Pisces can not just earn, but create a source of income that will bring true satisfaction. For when you follow your true purpose, the universe opens all its treasures to you. And this energy of prosperity is capable of attracting not only personal blessings but also opening entirely new horizons for collective growth. And now we come to one of the deepest aspects, the influence of Pluto in Aquarius. This transit transforms your sector of social connections and collective projects. Pluto in the sign of Aquarius, a symbol of innovation and communities, means for you, Pisces, that the path to material well-being will be inextricably linked with integration into new collectives and the creation of different forms of interaction. Forget traditional business models. Pluto in Aquarius pushes you to seek synergy, cooperation, and participation in projects that go beyond the ordinary. Opportunities for earning lie in partnerships where everyone brings unique value. These could be innovative startups, DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations, or social initiatives monetized through new funding models. Your intuition, amplified by Neptune in Pisces, will be an invaluable compass for choosing the right people and projects, helping you sense with whom to unite for maximum material reward. This is a time when collective intelligence and shared goals lead to grand outcomes. Dear Pisces, if the previous aspects spoke of preparing the ground and sowing seeds, now we move to the stage of active interaction, which will be the catalyst for your financial breakthrough. The era we are entering requires from you not just participation, but co-creation. Your social connections, your circle of acquaintances, friends, and like-minded individuals, these are your inexhaustible resources for material growth. It's time not just to expand contacts, but to profoundly transform the nature of your relationships. Seek out people who share your values but also possess unique skills and innovative thinking. These are not just business partners, they are kindred spirits, capable of thinking outside the box and seeing opportunities where others only see obstacles. How to implement this in practice? Actively participate in professional communities, online forums, and targeted interest groups. Don't be afraid to initiate connections, offer your ideas, and openly express your ambitions. Remember, your intuition, which we've already discussed, will be your best compass in choosing reliable and promising partners. Trust your inner feelings when you meet someone. Do you sense mutual energy, a willingness to collaborate, and not just a desire to exploit you? Financial success during this period will be closely linked to collective projects. Consider opportunities to participate in startups, especially those based on cutting-edge technologies or offering fundamentally new solutions. This could be anything, from jointly creating digital products to participating in decentralized autonomous organizations, DAOs, where management and profits are distributed among participants. Here, your gift of empathy and ability to see the big picture will be invaluable. You can become the unifying link that brings diverse people together for a common, ambitious goal. The key to success lies in innovation and readiness for change. Don't cling to outdated methods. The world is changing rapidly, and those who are willing to adapt, experiment, and implement new ideas will ride the wave of success. Your partnerships should be dynamic, flexible, and capable of quickly responding to market changes. This is a time for creating not just business connections, but powerful alliances capable of generating breakthrough ideas and bringing them to fruition, yielding tangible material results. This is just one of the powerful currents carrying you towards an unprecedented financial surge. But there is another, much rarer and exceptional aspect that opens the gates to abundance, occurring only once every century and a half. We have already thoroughly analyzed how cosmic influences are building a strong foundation for you, Pisces, and opening doors to new sources of income. But the true culmination of this stellar influence will occur in July 2025, when a truly unique event, happening only once every century and a half, will unfold in the sky. We are talking about an exceptional planetary aspect that astrologers call the Millionaire Aspect. This is not just a metaphor, but a precise designation of energy capable of bringing a dizzying financial surge. In this cosmic dance, Uranus, the planet of sudden breakthroughs and revolutionary changes, plays a key role. In its new position in Gemini, Uranus forms a particularly favorable configuration with other slow-moving planets, creating unprecedented opportunities for you, Pisces. Imagine, a portal to immense possibilities opens, a flood of abundance will literally pour into your life if you are ready to receive it. This aspect activates the deeper layers of your potential, allowing you to monetize intuition, creativity, and even your boldest, seemingly unrealistic ideas. It removes old financial barriers, lifts limitations, and literally pushes you to seek unconventional solutions that will bring colossal income. This is a time when your most daring dreams of financial independence can become a tangible reality, often through unexpected insights and suddenly opening opportunities that were previously unavailable. Such a chance is not just rare, it is practically unique within the lifespan of many generations. This is your golden age, when boldness and a willingness to act on intuition will be rewarded 100-fold. But to maximize this most powerful transformative energy, it's important to understand what specific steps need to be taken. So, for you, Pisces, not just a door but entire gates open into a new reality of financial well-being. But to pass through them, you will need not only awareness but also daring courage, supported by unwavering self-belief. This unique aspect, occurring once every century and a half, doesn't just promise, it demands active, decisive steps from you. First and foremost, listen to your inner voice, your powerful intuition, amplified by Neptune. It will be your most reliable compass on this journey. Forget the doubts and fears that may have held you back before. Now is not the time for self-criticism or analyzing past failures. Now is the time for action. Identify your unique talents, those that resonate with your soul, be it creativity, healing, empathy, or your ability to see non-obvious connections. Consider how you can monetize these gifts in the modern world, especially through digital platforms and online projects that Uranus activates. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Create your online product, monetize your content, launch a training course, or offer your unique services. This can be anything from an original meditation technique to a specialized consulting service, from creating unique works of art to developing innovative applications. The main thing is that it comes from the heart and is supported by your desire for prosperity. Next, actively seek opportunities for collaborations and partnerships. Pluto in Aquarius emphasizes the power of collective intelligence and innovative communities. Don't isolate yourself. Attend thematic events, participate in online forums, and make useful connections. Your ability to empathize and deeply understand people will be an invaluable asset in finding reliable allies. Perhaps it will be through an unexpected acquaintance that the very idea or offer that changes your financial trajectory will come. Don't forget the discipline that Saturn brings to your financial sphere. Even on the wave of sudden success, you need to clearly plan your expenses and investments. Create a concrete financial plan, defining short-term and long-term goals. This does not mean rigid restrictions, but rather conscious management of the flows of abundance. Invest in your development, in new knowledge, in technologies that will help scale your ideas. And finally, believe in your ability to be wealthy. This astrological aspect is not merely luck, it's a cosmic green light for your prosperity. It urges you to act decisively, even if the path seems uncertain. The first step is always the hardest, but it's the one that ignites a chain reaction of success. Use this unprecedented energy to achieve your boldest financial ambitions. Remember that on the path to such a significant breakthrough, there may be moments requiring special wisdom and patience. Yes, Pisces, we are speaking of a golden era, of unprecedented opportunities. However, my experience as an astrology mentor suggests that no path to the top is entirely smooth. July 2025, while serving as the starting point for your financial breakthrough, does not negate general astrological realities. We are referring to periods of retrograde planetary motion, which, like invisible reefs, can slow down your ship of success. Consider Mercury, the eternal engine of communication, trade, and deals. When it slows its pace and then moves backward, be prepared for delays in contract signing, misunderstandings in negotiations, and technical glitches that could affect your online projects and digital income. This is not a time for hasty decisions, but rather for a thorough double-check of every detail and every clause of an agreement. And what about Venus, the planet of your values, finances, and partnerships? Its retrograde motion is a period when usual patterns of spending and investment may be re-evaluated. You might discover that your financial priorities are shifting, or that old partnerships require a serious review. At times, this can lead to temporary stagnation or even the feeling that money is slipping through your fingers. Here, Pisces intuition, your natural sensitivity, will be your best advisor. Listen to your inner voice before making large purchases or investing funds. Even Mars, responsible for your energy and initiative, can add its nuances. Its retrograde phase can slow down the overall pace, cause a feeling of apathy, or, conversely, provoke money-related conflicts. It's crucial not to succumb to these impulses, but rather to direct your energy toward inner work, to removing old financial blocks and fears. These retrograde periods are not a curse, but rather an invitation to pause, to deep analysis. This is a time when the universe urges you not to push through blindly, but to carefully examine the ground beneath your feet. Delays are simply opportunities to refine, strengthen, and make what you are creating more reliable. Use them to review your financial plans, form reserve funds, and eliminate any holes in your budget. This is a period for internal audit that will subsequently make your financial leap even more powerful and sustainable. Understanding these cycles is key to minimizing risks and strengthening your financial stability. Dear Pisces, we have already discussed the unprecedented opportunities opening up for you, a golden era, and a millionaire aspect, capable of transforming your financial reality. However, as your astrology mentor, it is my duty not only to point the way to prosperity but also to warn you about potential pitfalls. Even during such a powerful influx of cosmic energy, wisdom and caution are required to avoid squandering your potential. Special attention should be paid to periods of retrograde planetary motion. This is not a time for panic, but rather for deep inner work, reassessment, and thorough preparation. When Mercury begins its retrograde motion, it signals a slowdown in communications and documentation. Avoid signing major contracts, launching new projects, or making significant online transactions without double-checking every detail multiple times. Use this time for a budget review, asset inventory, an audit of financial obligations, and the correction of any deficiencies. This is the ideal period for a spring cleaning of your financial papers and digital archives. Retrograde Venus, in turn, calls for a re-evaluation of values related to money and investments. Do not make hasty decisions about major purchases or partnerships based solely on emotions. Ask yourself, does this investment truly align with my long-term goals and true values? You may need to reassess your investment portfolios, evaluate the profitability of current assets, or review relationships with business partners. Focus on strengthening existing connections and assets, rather than creating new ones. When Mars moves retrograde, the energy of action turns inward. This is not the best time for aggressive investments, risky financial speculations, or confrontational negotiations. Instead of pushing forward, use this phase for strategic planning, correcting past financial mistakes, or resolving long-standing money disputes. Review your business plans, refine your marketing strategies, and ensure your financial goals are realistic and supported by a clear plan. This is a time for internal reorganization and strengthening your financial arsenal, not for an external offensive. Each retrograde period is a kind of cosmic pause, providing a unique opportunity for review, analysis, and strengthening your foundation. This is a time for refinement, not for launching. Invest your energy in reinforcing your financial resilience, minimize risks through careful analysis, and avoid impulsive decisions. Such foresight will allow you to make the most effective use of favorable transits and the millionaire aspect, ensuring not only a rapid ascent but also long-term stability. True wealth is not just about the inflow of funds, but also the ability to manage them. And sometimes, the deepest transformations begin not with the slow movement of planets, but with sudden cosmic insights that, for example, eclipses can bring. While the cosmic dance of planets paves the way for unprecedented abundance for you, Pisces, it is important to recognize another powerful catalyst for change, the energy of solar and lunar eclipses. These cosmic portals, which periodically open in our sky, carry immense potential for transformation, growth, and initiating new financial cycles. For you, representatives of the water element, who are particularly sensitive to energy flows, eclipses will be key moments for reassessing and restructuring your financial reality. Imagine that each eclipse is a kind of cosmic reboot of your financial matrix. Solar eclipses, marking a new moon, will bring opportunities for entirely new beginnings. This is an ideal time for launching fresh business ideas, seeking unconventional income sources, or making bold investments in projects that resonate with your intuition. They highlight exactly where you should direct your energy to create abundance. Lunar eclipses, coinciding with a full moon, act as powerful cleansing forces. They illuminate everything hindering your financial growth, outdated money beliefs, limiting fears, ineffective strategies, or even toxic partnerships. These are periods for completion, for releasing financial baggage, and for a deep inventory of your assets and liabilities. By letting go of the old, you make space for a new, more prosperous future. It is during these peak moments of cosmic activity that you can set the most powerful intentions, transform deep-seated financial programs, and open doors for an inflow of funds that will precede and amplify the effect of the upcoming Millionaire Aspect in July 2025. But how can you not just observe these processes, but actively participate in them, maximizing their power? In light of the upcoming astrological events, as the universe prepares to hand you the keys to unprecedented abundance, it is crucial to consciously approach the use of solar and lunar eclipse energy. These powerful cosmic portals are not just astronomical phenomena, but direct invitations to transformation, especially in the realm of financial well-being. Solar eclipses, signifying powerful new beginnings, will be your ideal moments for planting the seeds of material growth. On the days of solar eclipses, seclude yourself to clearly articulate your financial intentions. Visualize yourself living in abundance, with a complete sense of financial freedom. Imagine specific income streams coming to you, new projects successfully launching, and assets multiplying. Write these intentions on paper, as if signing a contract with the universe. These are not mere dreams, they are the blueprint for your future reality. Allow your intuition to guide you on which opportunities to consider, and into which ideas to invest your energy. Your faith in these beginnings is the fuel that will set them in motion. Lunar eclipses, on the other hand, carry the energy of cleansing and completion. This is an ideal time for releasing everything that blocks your financial flow. Meditate to identify and let go of old, limiting money beliefs, the fear of poverty, the conviction that money comes through hard work, or a feeling of unworthiness. Perform a forgiveness ritual, forgive yourself for past financial mistakes and release any resentments related to money. You can write all your financial fears and negative beliefs on a piece of paper, and then symbolically burn it, observing safety precautions, or tear it up, visualizing these blocks dissolving. This is a powerful act of liberation that creates space for the new. Remember, positive thinking is not just a slogan, it's an active practice of recalibrating your inner compass to the frequency of abundance. Practice gratitude for what you already have and for what is to come. This energy of attraction strengthens your magnet for wealth. The more you vibrate at the frequency of abundance, the more it flows into your life. These rituals, supported by your deep intuition and unwavering faith, will become the foundation for realizing the millionaire aspect. True wealth begins within, in the clarity of your intentions and the purity of your thoughts. And, speaking of the transformations awaiting you, it's also worth mentioning the influence of karmic nodes, which will actively interact with your life path.